I was studying too hard. I didn't study efficiently, and I was taking 5 courses,
Oh, yeah, too
and
many.
I was doing all right, but I was so overwhelmed. And I was taking 2 hours of surveying
9:30.
and survey. So
Go
are we
ahead.
there?
Yeah.
So anyway, so 2 hours of surveying. So I was slopping along. I was getting a C because they always graded on a C. And it turned out at the end, because this guy was a fill-in instructor. He was a surveyor. So he gives me an F. And I said, why'd you give me an F? He said, well, you're at the bottom of the bell-shaped curve. That was
Take
it.
your hair out, sweetie.
I said, what? He said, I always have to give one.
Oh,
And so I flunked out because I flunked out in 2 courses, which was equivalent to, it was more than 1/3 of my caseload.
hmm.
So then when I went to see the dean, they say in the big letter, they said, do not come in, do not do anything, just forget it. So I come in and I sit down with the dean and I was telling him the story about what was going on and uh, he says, what did he say to me? He says, it's really sad. He says, you go to junior college and go there a semester, and if you make all A's and B's, you'll get
come
back.
back.
So I made like all A's and 1B. But the trick was that I would not be able to hold that job in the San Jose State Library if I would go to a different school. So I kept it secret. I wouldn't tell anybody.
Oh,
So then I got back, and no one was the wiser. So then he said to me, all work and no play. That's what happened to you. Well, the other thing was I really, really had a crush on this co-ed student. Happened to be the only girl in the class, but I really, really liked her, and she liked me, but she also was dating some guy. So, I tried to beat his time, and I couldn't. Anyway, make a long story short, and I was heartbroken. I was really heartbroken.
Wow.
So, no, that wasn't it. That was the second one. No.
Dad, you're
lot of them.
playa.
The first one was in college. Forget that one. Anyway, so I know what it was. Where's mother?
She's
Where's
not
God,
here.
don't worry about
She's not
mother?
here.
I was really, I just one side of I was really in love with our priest's daughter, who was a year older than me.
Older woman.
And what happened was that, of course, she didn't like this and all that. But anyway,
Oh, you
so
never
she ends
know.
up marrying somebody.
Mm.
And mother doesn't know the name of this. I mean, she knows the person, but she would never guess. But anyway, but because of that, I was heartbroken as well.
Wow,
Who was
Dad.
Of all this, I was heartbroken.
Who was
Who
it?
was it?
Oh, Father Mako. Okay, if you look at my dad's gravesite, as you're coming across from the pavement, there's a tombstone that's identical to my dad's tombstone with a different decor on it. Well, that's our Father Mako's,
Makos.
which is another story I've got to tell you. It's really important. I had my dearest friend Bob Makos at the time, Harry Makos. He
Bob Makos, too.
I thought he was my best friend. Well, it turned out when my dad died unexpectedly, he never responded.
What?
Anyway, no,
I remember you
he never
telling me
came. He
that,
never
Dad.
came to the funeral. Nothing. So it turns out that anyway, Father George, he did the rites, the funeral, and he says if I die, I want to die that way because my dad basically dropped dead, and so sure enough, on a Tuesday after this baptism, he died in his office. He was lying on his sofa smoking a cigarette,
Wow.
and he just died, and that's what happened to him.
Well, yes, God.
Now Harry, meanwhile, he pissed away his life, and at the end of his life, he committed suicide.
This was the friend who didn't show.
Yeah, but it turned out that Gary Evans was another friend of mine.
He's still
Two
alive.
great friends.
Is
Yeah,
he the one that wrote the long
and he
one?
was the one who was always screwing up. The ladies' man, appeared pretty shallow at the surface. But what happened? He wrote me. He was in Panama with the Air Force. And he wrote me the most beautiful letter when my dad died.
Wow.
So I learned a lesson from that. I said, you never know who your friends are until something like that happens. So that was the story of Harry Mako. But